just about set to go. And today's starter, Michael McGreevy.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Ian Happ up to hit. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Kyle Tucker at the plate now. That's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Scott moving under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
2 down, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Let's go, Michael.
And first offering is fouled off. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. 2 outs. Just missed.
That pitch is out. Yeah.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in St. Louis, our starting pitcher in this one, Jameson Taillon.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a foul ball.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. This one popped up and a foul ball. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That
One
one
ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Out.
He's out.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
Batting third,
Well, obviously
right
that was
fielder,
nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate.
Burleson.
People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And that misses. Ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
And that's ball 2. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second.
Leading off
Here's
for
the
the
center
Cubs,
fielder,
center
Pete
fielder,
Crow
Pete
Armstrong.
Crow
He set a
Armstrong.
new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Leading off for the
Swanson
Cubs,
digs in.
shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That
Ball 1.
misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The shortstop
balls,
takes the
no
ball.
strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And a good eye there.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away. At the plate, Michael Bush. McGreevy checks the runner.
No, he's safe.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
In there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
baseman,
There are a
Vivo.
lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First and third, one down. Line drive, that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
Third baseman.
Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So up next, Matt Shaw. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two on, one out. Fastball is outside.
Ball two.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Hit on the ground might be 2. Win toss to second, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off for the
Contreras now.
Cardinals. First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Tayo back to work. On the corner for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that
2 strikes.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Breaking
1
ball
ball,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the
Batting
pitcher
fifth,
will take that
left
all
fielder,
day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Lars Nootbaar stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one is in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And 1-2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. There's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. That one inside. Ball 1. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses down and away. And it's even up.
2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Let's go, Nolan.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Cubs,
Here's Reese
catcher,
McGuire.
Reese McGuire.
That
Ball.
misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And
Ball.
downstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Scott sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the
Back
Cubs,
to the top of the
a
lineup,
designated
Ian
hitter,
Happ,
Ian Happ.
the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first pitch fastball is in for a
0-1.
strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. That one
got a
not
ball, 1
close.
strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs, nobody on. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. And it's 2-zip. here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off
ready
for
to
the
go for the
Cardinals.
last half of the inning.
Second
Now it's going to be Nolan Gorman.
Gorman.
That one's
2 high.
upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed.
Hey. 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Stays alive. Pitch misses inside. Counts full, 3-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, catcher, Pedro Paez.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Paez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That one
That's
missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-2 the count.
Just off the inside corner. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's how they get their first
Batting
base
9th,
runner of the game.
Center fielder,
Digging in, Victor Scott.
the second.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
0-1 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that is out of play. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner takes off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Scott, the lead runner, out at second. Donovan on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball. Alec Burleson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd.
Hey!
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back.
Leading
now
off
at
for
the plate,
Cubs,
Pete Crow
center
Armstrong.
fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That's out.
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's outside. And a full count now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swanson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael McGreevy gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
Kyle
for the
Leahy
Cardinals.
takes over on the mound.
And as
Number
relievers go,
62.
he's not a big strikeout guy.
Kyle
He tries to force weak contact, so
Leahy.
command and execution are huge for him.
And here is Michael Busch. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
One ball.
Squirts
Two
away
strikes.
a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So here's Horner now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Second and third, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there. Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering is fouled back. Second and third here, one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And there's the ball. And that'll load the bases.
First base.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So they're all loaded up. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
You don't want to get greedy, but it's easy to imagine all three runners coming home to score with this type of contact. Yeah, the automatic double costs them a run, but they're still in a position to keep scoring.
And the batter now is Reese McGuire. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ground ball. There's one.
Got him on the tag.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 in this one. And that
Ball
is
one.
downstairs. 1-0.
Now it's 1-0.
Shaw, the lead runner at second. McGuire at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Grounded to Gorman. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Burleson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. That's outside, and a count even 1-1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Caught looking his first time up. And it's fouled away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is down low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
One-two to Contreras. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. The Cubs leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
That clips the corner. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Crow Armstrong brings it in. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out looking his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the grab, and that is that. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the fifth. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Leahy back to work. Not close with that one. Ball one.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ripped on a line to center. Tracks it down for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Suzuki, the next to hit, takes ball one. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
One down, base is empty. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Crow Armstrong in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering misses, and that is ball one. And a base hit up the middle.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Run around the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead 4-0. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off for
fifth.
the
Here's the
Cardinals,
second baseman, Nolan
second
Gorman.
baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Shaw makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you
Up
break
next
through,
for the
but it's a lot
Cardinals,
easier to put runs on the
catcher,
board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Pajes worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's
Ball one.
downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
Out to short, Swanson. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
off the
outside edge. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Shortened a bunt and missed it. Going to count 1-2.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That's ball
And
two.
that's downstairs and outside. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Tyon with the move to first. Scott back in on a dive. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. The Cards leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Just missed. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Sonny Gray up and loosening in the pen. King warming up as well. High fly ball out into left center field. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
He swings, floats it into left, and foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
In the dirt, now 1-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Shaw.
So digging in, Matt Shaw. And he takes a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. Now a chance for Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire.
Leahy picks over. Horner back in on a dive. And that's in there for strike one. Horner off of first with two away. Swinging a foul straight back. That's down and in. A slider missed. Way upstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two outs. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brad Keller up and throwing. Horton getting cranked up as well. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that skips into there. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
Right
Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. That one hammered center field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman.
Two down, base is empty.
Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal.
Counts 1-0. Ball. That's inside.
The Cubbies leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one's a little bit low. And now 3-0. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Now up for St.
left
Louis,
fielder,
Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Tucker squeezes it, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back.
The
We're in the
Cardinals.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Sonny
54.
Gray.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Now it'll be the Cubs
Leading off for the
DH.
Cubs,
Ian
the
Happ,
designated hitter,
former
Ian
first-round
Happ.
pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a foul ball. Happ, the base runner at first with 1 out. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And now 1 and 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Crow Armstrong in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Now move to first.
He's safe.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brad Keller.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. The Cards in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Keller goes 6 feet 5 inches, 255 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swinging a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Gorman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Hit in the air left field. Suzuki has a beat on it and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Pedro Pajes getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch misses,
inside.
and 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Gone! And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for
the
the
Cubs,
start of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So up next, Michael Busch. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Pop up here, third base side. Arenado under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. And another ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nootbaar on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Shaw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Brendan Donovan. Keller back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Cade Horton up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Presley also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering way off the plate. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Contreras.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The Cardinals down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Now batting.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brad Keller will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Drew
Chicago.
Pomeranz into the
Number
game.
45.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to
Pomeranz.
contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. McGuire on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So the Cards strand a couple. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Just missed. And another ball. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Ball one there. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to third. But it kicks foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That one just misses. He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cade Horton.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Number 22, Cade Horton.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Nolan Arenado.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. And that one upstairs, ball one. And that misses. Ball two.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one fouled off. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Pedro Pajes digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cade Horton won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Chicago.
So they turn to their closer, Daniel
Number
Palencia.
48.
Well, good luck against
Daniel
this guy.
Palencia.
He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And up next for
Now
St. Louis,
batting,
Victor
center
Scott,
fielder,
1 for 3.
Victor Scott the second.
First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Arenado, the runner at third. Gorman on at first with 2 down. Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.